Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is JPhanta and welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, we are opening up the second starter deck that they have released for the third set, that is Cross Worlds. So this starter deck is called Dark Evasions, and you can see we have Super Saiyan 3 Bardock and Marseille in there. So obviously this is going to be for the new black cards that have been released throughout these weeks. So let's quickly get this opening, and I'm guessing they're trying to introduce like how to play, their play styles and whatnot. So this will be very interesting. I have very little clues about how to play any black cards. It's very confusing. About they added warp area for the black cards, as well as the term Overrealm. Super confusing, but hopefully we can learn throughout this starter deck. In the starter deck, you obviously get your box. You obviously get the play menu and a play mat. So if you want to learn the play layout, that is best way to learn it, I guess. We're also going to be opening up a Super Dash pack that I got for purchasing the booster box, the Cross Worlds booster box. If you haven't seen any of my previous videos, make sure you check out the Dragon Ball Super trading card game playlist that I've made. But without further ado, let's get into the deck. So with the plastic wrapping, let's try to take this out. I'm pretty sure there's a tag. I feel there's a tag right here, but I don't know which way it pulls out. Alright, so here we go. We're going to go through as many cards as possible. If I've seen them in the booster box, I'll probably just pass through them. But any new cards, I'll be happy to read them out. So with each black card, there is a lot of text for it. So let's quickly get through this. Activate main. This is the leader Bardock, so he looks pretty dope. And with the CGI and everything. Once per turn, place the top 3 cards of your deck into the drop area. If you place black cards in the drop area with the skill, this card gains critical for the duration of the turn. If a card or any other colors are placed in the drop area, this card also gains 5,000. So they're kind of forcing you to mix it up a bit, but hey, that is really good leader skill, no less. And then you get the draw power every time this card attacks, which is like every single leader card that awakens. So I'm going to just use white sleeves, white on black. No better combination, right? We're only going to sleeve up just the holos because I do collect every single holo. Now we have Skill Sword Trunks. Again, with that gold foil with the strikes. Oh, that looks so cool. He has Xeno Evolve, and pretty much what it does, you need 4 energy and a Xeno Trunks. Play this card in the active mode by sending the specific card from the battle area to the warp. So you send, so if you have the base form Xeno Trunks, you send it to the warp area, and then you can place this card on the field for 4 energy. So there's no card underneath. Usually when you evolve, there's a card underneath, but for this, it's not. He gets double strike, which is cool. And then when a card evolves into this card, choose 1 battle card in the warp with energy cost 3 or less and play it. So if that Trunks is 3 energy, you can bring back another Trunks, place this card again, and just continually summoning Trunks until you run out. That's cool. So we get a second dupe of him, which is good. And then we have 4 Quick Blade Xeno Trunks, so that's your main card. The blue looks awesome. I wish he was holo though. He has Overrealm 2, which I have no idea what it is, but if you have at least 2 cards in the drop area, you may play this card by sending all cards in your drop area to the warp area. So the number of Overrealm, which means how many cards you have in the drop area sending to the warp area, if that makes sense. I'm guessing that's how it works. And then at the end of the turn, send this card from the battle area to the warp area if it's activated using Overrealm. So at the end of the turn, you send him to the warp area. It's very confusing, but I'm sure there's a way to play him like normally. I'm guessing the energy cost still applies, but when you use Overrealm, it doesn't. That's all I'm getting out of it. This guy, we have Marseille base form. Does he ever turn Super Saiyan? He doesn't. This card attacks a battle card that are in active mode, so he's really good to bypass your opponent's cards very easily. He has high attack as well, 20,000. And then if you have 7 cards or more in your warp area, you can reduce his cost in your hand by 1. So he costs 3, which makes it life easier. Then we have Power Aura Mirror, Overrealm 3, so he sends 3 cards. And then his permanent effect is when you have 3 or more cards in the warp area, this card gains 5,000. And if you have 5 or more cards in your warp area, this card gets an additional 5,000. So you can get an additional 10,000, which means 25,000 altogether. Now we got some regular set cards, set 1 cards. We have Gohan, Gotenks. I've gone through these cards plenty of times. We also have the armored Goku. I forgot the armor's name. Forgot who owns the armor. We have Vegeta. 4 of them. These are actually different Vegetas, which is pretty cool. Super Saiyan Goku from the new set, Cross Worlds. Trunks from the new Cross Worlds set. This also is from the Cross Worlds set. Same as him. And yeah, I think the rest... Oh, this Toll is new. She's a support card. Her ability is to search Mira or Mars Saiyan from the top 7 cards. So she's a search card. And we have Dark Plots, Time's Judgment, which are all familiar to me. So that's the deck. I know it was a very short video, but luckily we do have a Super Dash pack to open. So wish us luck. We have already gotten the Pan, as well as I think the Mirror fused one. So anything but those 2 would be awesome. Let's see what we can get. There's only 1 card, obviously, if you haven't purchased. And if you don't know how to get these, you pretty much have to buy 12 packs in order to get 1 of these. So I bought a booster box, so I got 2. Well, I got 3, weirdly enough. And we got Super Saiyan Cabba. Saiyan Teamwork Cabba. Let's see what he does. Hype for the Super Saiyan 2 Cabba coming to Dokkan on Global. Already on JP though. He's so foily that I can barely read his text. Permanent. While this card is in play in the battle area, decrease the energy cost of specific ring cost cards, Caulifla and Kale by 1. So any Kale or Cauliflas, which I don't think there is any actually. Oh, there's a Kale, but I don't remember there's a Caulifla. But if there is, that's cool. They reduce energy cost by 1. And then when you play this card, look at the top 10 cards from your deck and choose 1 Caulifla or Kale and add it to your hand. If the chosen card was Caulifla, you can play it instead, then shuffle your deck. So you want to get Caulifla as much as possible. Unless Kale has some crazy cool effects, but yeah. That is going to be wrapping up the video, guys. I'm going to quickly show you guys the holos that we got. But if you guys did enjoy it, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Share this video around. But as always, thank you guys for watching. It's been JPhanta, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay fizzy. Peace out.